I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Morning. Well, at 9:02, we have our public hearing, so let's go with approval of today's agenda.
Motion to approve the agenda.
I'll second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Let's go to the minutes of 5/27/26.
Motion to approve the minutes of 5/27/26.
I'll second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is approval of claims for payment of 6/9/2026.
Lance, I'll make a motion to approve the claims for payment dated June 9th, 2026.
I'll second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion?
Yes, can I say something? I'm sorry. On that, I didn't look closely because we normally do it on the 10th. You know, because that would have been our meeting date, and on the actual vendor report, it does.
Say the 10th on the
10th.
top.
So I didn't know if we need to clarify that.
No, it could still be paid on the 10th.
Okay, I just wanted to verify that before I made a mistake, so.
Thank you.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Well, we now have the budget amendment hearing. I'm gonna go ahead. It's 9:02 and open that for our budget amendment. In the budget amendment, we have some public safety and legals. It's the opioid funds used to purchase a app for public information. That was money that was brought in that we just gives us availability to spend. In physical health and social services, we have general assistance, increased foster care for payments for the county that comes out of general assistance. If we don't do it this way, it goes to detention. Those kids go to detention and costs us multiple times that amount. So that's a $4,000 increase. Next would be the health board. It's an increase of $19,234 for indigent care in the county. After that, it would be conservation. They had some REAP funds. It's been budgeted for. This is just the ability to spend it. Then Region 6 Housing Trust Fund. That one came out of general basic. Those are grants that we were supposed to pay 2 years ago. We didn't do the housing trust fund the last 2 years, but we still owe the money from 2 years ago. So that's where that comes from. Next would be the economic development. As she retired, there was just payoff for vacation, the shortage of FICA knifers. That's all general assistance. And then projects with the economic development, lower would be your hotel motel. The money that came in is higher than we expected. And if you go to the revenue side, it would show that the money's coming in, money getting back up. Have there been any public comments? Okay, and I know Jolene has the publications with her, so we have her publications. Now, does the public have any questions? Okay, your turn to talk. Well, hearing none, I can entertain a motion to close the public hearing.
Make motion to close the public hearing.
I'll second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
TJ,
Aye.
Renee.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Now we have consideration to approve the resolution 2026-15 appropriations resolution and amendment.
Lance, I make a motion to approve resolution 2026-15 appropriations resolution and amendment.
I will second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
TJ,
Aye.
Renee,
Aye.
Lance.
Aye. Motion carries. Next is consideration to approve the collective bargaining agreement between Hardin County and the American Federation of State and Municipal Employees.
Make a motion to approve the collective bargaining agreement.
I'll second that.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? This is what we negotiated a few months back with them, and this was finalizing the signatures. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Now is consideration to approve the hearing test system shoebox. Michelle, did you want to talk on that? Okay,
Lance?
Not really.
so this is just, Michelle's on the safety side, and what they're doing is presenting a hearing testing system. There's a little money up front. It's all, the money's already been budgeted for. We have to keep this up, keep OSHA requirements going.
Yes.
So we need a test. This would be an in-house testing system instead of hiring somebody to come in and test. The only question I would have is all the previous records that we've had before we have all those.
Yes.
Okay.
Lance, with that, I would make a motion to approve the hearing testing system shoebox.
I will second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is consideration to approve final bid CD for Hardin County Employee Public Health Trust Plan. We got Chandra here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you are.
I'm in this corner today. You guys have it spread out.
Yeah.
Only the 3-month CD will renew at whatever the market rate is. I put down the same market rate in my estimate, could be higher, could be lower.
Looking at the bids and trying to stay local, Iowa Falls State Bank has a 12 months, 4.07% rate. Is there anything that you see wrong with going that route, Chandra?
Be easy, that's who we have it in currently now, so.
Okay, it just rolls
It'll
over.
be an easy renewal for Jolene.
Okay. Lance or Renee or Lance, anything?
Yep.
Lance, I'd make a motion to approve the CD for the Hardin County Employee Public Health Trust Fund to be awarded in a 12-month CD to Iowa Falls State Bank at a rate of 4.07%.
I will second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? This is not just county money. This is city money, landfill recycling. This is the money that when we switched our healthcare, that this was the money just sitting in the pot that we, from being self-insured. So we're just collecting the interest. We do draw on the interest a little bit as the increases go up, or money needs to be spent. But if we ever change back, this is everybody's pot of money, just not just the counties.
Correct.
Right.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is consideration to acknowledge receipt of sheriff's report for May.
Motion to acknowledge the receipt of the sheriff's report for the month of May.
I'll second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Now, next is the recorder's report.
Make a motion to acknowledge the receipt of the recorder's report of fees collected for the month of May.
I'll second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. I have as the auditors.
Make a motion to acknowledge the receipt of the auditor's report for the month of May.
I'll second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Now I have a bunch of change of statuses.
I'll start with those. First would be the pay increase according to his anniversary date in the union contract. For Christian Copper, it'd be a rate of 3801, effective May 27th, 2026.
I will second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
The next I have is resignation of Viviana Fuentes, correctional officer at rate of 22.23 an hour. This one was just kind of cleaning up an old record, effective January 2nd, 2026.
I will second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
The next I have is a discharge of Carter Halsey as a cook at the Hardin County Sheriff's Office at a rate of 16.81 an hour, effective May 4th, 2026.
I will second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next I have is the hiring of Anthony Albee, a correctional officer at a rate of $22.23 an hour, effective June 10th.
Second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
Next I have is the resignation of Cassidy Havens from the sheriff's office, effective on May 28th, 2026.
Second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
Next I have is a resignation of Dwayne Webina from conservation as a park aide, effective May 29th, 2026.
Second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? It was temporary, part-time seasonal. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
The next I have is the resignation of Samantha Lupkus, administrative assistant with conservation, effective May 29th, 2026.
Second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Oops, opposed?
That's it. Aye.
Oh, I'm
That
sorry.
was very quiet.
Motion
Sorry.
carries.
The final one I have is for the hiring of Noah Linthicum, intern with conservation at $14 an hour as a temporary part-time seasonal employee, effective June 3rd, 2026.
I will second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Other business?
I have nothing.
No, thank you, Lance.
Taylor,
Funny, the gravel road bridge is done.
H Avenue.
Yep, east of Buckeye, so that's done, open to traffic. The paving, we're about halfway done with the paving part of it, but with the weather this week, I doubt they'll get done this week, so. Couple weeks left on that, and then we just found out yesterday, I have no idea what they're doing, but Union Pacific is going to do. They're gonna have to close every crossing at some point for at least a day between D-25 to Roxylvania and Iowa Falls. So they mainly called me to ask, are there any problems closing two at a time? And so they prefer to do every other one. That way people got a way around, but they can't guarantee it. There's only one bad situation west of Iowa Falls where there'd be a house in between them. So I'm like, don't do those two, but otherwise just something you gotta deal with.
Okay,
Okay.
did they say when?
No. Soon was the feeling I got.
Okay. Anything else? All right. Other business? Public comment. Julie, come on up.
Oh, I'm a little disappointed that Daryl's not here today, but. Oh, well, we still have these guys up here. I think New Yorkers spoke for most people in the country last night at that Knicks game. And outside the Knicks game. It was awesome. Yeah. And then I think he fell asleep during the game. I don't know if that's true. That could not be true, I don't know, but it was funny. And I know you've given different reasons for these pictures here, Lance. That somebody asked you to put them up and different things. Well, I'm here and I'm asking you to take them down just for community unity. Because there's a lot of division there. But anyway, to something I think that's really important right now in this county is Nextera's application, to get the zoning board or board of adjustment, whatever, to ask to do an ordinance so they can, use this land for whatever. For battery storage, which I thought sounded like a really neat idea until I did more research on it. And I just needed some information on Nextera's company, I was curious. And apparently NextEra Energy wants to merge with Dominion, with NextEra being, of course, the major power there. Because, well, Dominion is in Florida. It's positioning as a local utility for the world's largest concentration of data centers in Northern Virginia. I've taken this information from Inside Climate News. A utilities mega merger is about data centers. So I just wanted to, want people to know what's going on. If this merger takes place anywhere from, it'd take 12 to 18 months. Just for perspective, only ExxonMobil and Chevron would be larger based on market value for US-based energy companies. So right here in Hardin County, we could have, the third largest utility company in the US, kind of getting basically free reign if this ordinance goes through, this ordinancing goes through. And people in Hardin County have a problem with it and want to sue. Good luck with that, because they're gonna have more money than it, no. I'll beat you with a stick right from the get-go. An equity analysis for Morningstar. We view the transaction as allowing NextEra to accelerate its data center ambitions, which had trailed those of its regulated peers. By using Dominion's expertise and relationships to expedite NextEra's data center hub plans. So you just need to be aware of, things are much bigger than what they appear to us in this county. So, yeah, I think we need to pay attention to that. I'm not sure if I want what could be the nation's third largest energy company that's based on market value as it's traded on in the stock market channel. Because I watched Dow Jones just for curiosity, even though it doesn't really relate to a lot of regular people. When things go up 700 points, that doesn't affect me. It affects investment companies, shareholders. Not me, probably not you. So, people need to be aware of these things, so, yeah. Oh, and they do have, kind of a lot of large carbon emissions. So we need to be aware of that too. If we can, this is a quote from this article. If we continue to hold dangerous climate pollution, if we continue to add dangerous climate pollution into the mix, then people who are already suffering and are typically hurt first and worst will suffer even more, says Susan Glickman, Vice President in Policy and Partnerships at the Clio Institute, a Florida-based nonprofit dedicated to climate education and advocacy. She notes that those with the fewest resources often are the most affected by disasters like hurricanes, intensifying fossil fuel emissions warm the global climate. So yeah. People here in this county aren't necessarily a majority of rich people that could even think about going against some things that could happen. So yeah, it's just good to know what's going on, check it out, and yes, thank you.
Thank you. Any other public comments?
No.
From there, I can ask for adjournment.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.